Hello, beauties. Welcome back to my channel. Today is really different. Today's makeup look came about or was inspired by lovingly all of the stories I've just collected over the years from women I know who have been done wrong. And that is not to say that it's like gender exclusive or like I hate men. I am absolutely not in that camp. That is not my heart. But my heart is to just kind of, I don't know, do something with this frustration that I've had in sitting alongside all of these women that I know and love. So, as like a little tongue-in-cheek nod to the frustration that we all have with things in life sometimes, this is my version of like, you know what, just call me single. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I just know so many stories and have had so many stories of my own in regards to being like intertwined with people who are just not, you know, they're using you, I guess. And so, because this is my personal channel and it's my personal opinions I'm sharing, my personal anecdotes, it's just, I wanted to like channel that into makeup. I heard this thing once of a person who was kind of using a younger, more vital person as kind of like a live-in partner. They were paying them to be that. This is like long, hundreds of years ago. And at the end of this person's life, the person who was paying for the time, they are like struck by how much they've used this younger counterpart, and they think or they say or something, I don't remember. But what stuck with me was the sentiment of whoever loved that person for their own sake. Like I sure didn't, but whoever loved them for their own sake. And if you know the story I'm talking about, please forgive me, because it's been so long since I first heard it that it's only just like the edges of it that I still remember. But the feeling or like the sentiment, like I said, is what has like always strongly echoed in my head throughout life. And I think of stories I hear from people sometimes like that. Like when I hear what these friends of mine or relatives of mine are going through, I'm just like, man, like whoever loved you for your own sake. And, you know, that's not to say that I'm actively like demonizing people in my head, but I am just confused so often by like how much people are willing to use other people. I'm not so confused by it, I guess. I have a worldview. I have a faith. And I think it makes so much sense in the context of that worldview and that faith. I think it's the only way that it makes sense, personally. But man, it doesn't mean you can't throw your hands up sometimes and just be in that emotion of it, if that makes sense. Like, even if I can logic my way into being like, yep, I know brighter days are ahead. Yep, you're going to be fine. Yep, we're going to get you through this. Yep, a few months down the road, don't worry, hun. Like, you will be in a better place. Like we all know we can like take that to the bank every day of the week and get ourselves through the day. But sometimes you just sit in the frustration of things. And so I'm just sitting in that lately. For those of you who know, you know, okay? I love you dearly and you've loved me dearly. And I just get so anyway, I was doing like a smoky eye and then I thought to powder over it. which normally I hate. But I don't know. For some reason this day I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, this is my makeup that is like just a love letter to my version of the female gaze. Like, I don't want to... this makeup is not for anyone except me and the people who I'm doing it for. Like, even though I'm sharing it publicly and I'm coming across a little bit more combative in this video, I mean it in the nicest way possible, or like, you know, it's just like a fun expression of it. But it is one of those moments where I'm just, yeah, I am enjoying that I did this makeup for me and my girlies, who I love so much. If you're watching this and you know me and I know you and we know what's going on, then yes, my heart is for you. My prayers are up for you. I understand you, and I respect you, and I uphold you, and I support you. And yeah, look at how angry I was getting, you guys. Oh, just kidding. Just lots of experimenting actually in this video. So definitely needed to go back up into the hairline with that. And my eyeshadow is a little bit patchy, but that's okay. Wow, I love how I'm just shifting back and forth. And I know I'm being super vague. Of course I'm going to be super vague, but I did want to kind of like, what do you say? Like make a somewhat of a time capsule of this moment in my life, of how I know I'm feeling in real life and how I've chosen, I guess, to share that with my YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't villainize people. I don't think anybody's good. So it's not coming from a place of like, wow, how crappy. I think this person's a bad egg, or like they were drawn wrong. Like, no, and I never, it's just not, I don't think it makes sense. But insofar as free will goes, and the choice to kind of drag someone along with your own selfishness or your own like need to claim something or to have the assurance of something that you're not willing to reciprocate for yourself. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What do we think so far though? Cute, right? I had the music going. Lips were lipping. Lashes were lashing. I'm trying out a new lip gloss. And it's glossing. Beauty mark is marking. And then in a second I'll take out my hair. And I thought it was kind of funny. I think this might be the longest I've ever spent getting like final shots, because I was just like so into the look. I thought it was so beautiful. And that's not even to like look at myself and call it that as a, I don't know, like I'm not trying to sound crappy, but for what it's worth, like being a woman and being so, yeah, let's toss one back together, you guys. Cheers. I love you all so dearly. Yeah, being a woman and just being kind of like eaten up from the time you're old enough to be aware of it is exhausting. It's exhausting. So, to my beautiful people, I love you and cherish you. This one's for you. Stay strong. I love you guys, and I'm always thinking of you. Thank you for watching. I love you dearly, and I will see you all in my next video.